times in the airflow lane. How good's that thing? Right below.
They look absolutely amazing, and the one thing gets me, you know, we talk a lot through the car scene, Kat and Mark, about people just love their rides. They spend a lot of time and effort keeping them clean, keeping them presentable, and obviously and you see a truck that's just clean, and it really makes you appreciate the time and effort they put into their trucks, but also the time and effort they spend on the road doing their job. So, you know what I'm saying, guys, drive without trucks, those drive your stops.
Yeah, well, Stewie, a lot of people spend a lot of time in the office. That's what these guys are.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Ross just happens to roll, and it's usually got a pretty nice view.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to get our first pair of leads up to the line, get them in the stage. Get some,
Sitting down there in the blocks, but
yeah, 100%. That's the one. Right, so excuse us guys if we're not familiar with the you know, the makes and models of these trucks that are coming on down there. I'm sure there's some Kenworths, some Western Stars, maybe some Macks, whatever it might be, Freightliners. They're all hitting the page up button, you reckon that? Well, they will be after the first pass, so as long as the turntable cover on the start line. It's planned for lightweight, just shave it away off the line there. Big one all fired up is out, lead the way home. He's had a much cleaner launch there, hard times I think. Let's see who gets there first. Yeah, all fired up, gets there first. Hard times is going to come back around and maybe assess that start line procedure. Yeah, as we were, but that's pretty cool. I'll actually really up for it at the beginning of the track. And obviously those things come all in the mail down there. So it's not sort of the mile per hour that we used to here at Sydney Dragway, but still pretty impressive when you're moving a block of flats.
I reckon that sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, fellas, I've noticed tonight, we've got a little bit of a range of trucks tonight. Of course, we've got the big one we split, the big Kenworth here.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you've got some of the slightly smaller looking trucks as well. I've got a sneaking suspicion that the slightly smaller ones, they're going to have the advantage tonight. I'm interested to see what they get round the corner line.
I reckon maybe to take a leaf out of Jeremy Clarkson's book, might have a sports lorry down there, perhaps. Does anyone have racing stripes on the trucks down there?
I can't see any.
Got next pairing coming up. Cargo engine style versus forward spec. I'm not going to try and pretend I know what I'm talking about here. Daycam, there you go. There's a whole bunch of trucks.
And Stewie, I think they've outreacted you.
That is cool.
And one of them, the airflow range is down at 60 just Stu, so we're going to need to see some RPM on board for your next launch, mate, today.
Well, I'm just waiting for one of them to do a burnout.
With both axles? Have we got drive to both rear axles?
8 tyres, cost too much. Band-aid bullet.
Do you reckon if I did it a little bigger, he might give it up a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are there any burnout fans here tonight? Up in the crowd? Let's get some little figures happening. Let's get a bit of jam on. Let's get these guys ripping it up. I've been told no burnouts, so I'll be cleaning it up.
It could be quite the clean up. We've already lost a turntable cover down there on the line, right? That was just on a launch. We don't have anything else to go away with. So let's let these boys have some fun and hustle these rigs down the track. This one's perfect, yeah? Big. That is a gap down there, airflow to rocket lane.
Scania.
But sort of like a, what do you call that one in the rocket lane? Like a dual cab. It's got the big extended cab. Sleeper in there, sleeper. Apparently the next race at the rocket lane's on Fiji time. So the top of the cab says. So it could be, he'll just make a pass whenever he's good ready.
Got the one there, he coming into the burnout, got the big cat sticker.
I like the variety. Yeah. Fiji time is putting the gap on the V8 in the airflow. Now, unsurprisingly, all these road-going trucks have, well, they're out there, you're at the track, but they've all crossed that exact speed limit. Yes, for heavy vehicles on the road, but it's all about 60-foot short track time here. Track racing. Just those two comp trucks out the back of the staging lanes. Get to keep the boat. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool, man. I've got to say, I'm really surprised and impressed at how many people have turned up, how many trucks have turned up to run this tonight. It's super cool.
Yeah, when I drove in, I sort of looked across at the vehicle.
Is this on the next one? Trucks dropping off stuff. Nice pass. Airflow like there. It's a good run. We might just have to check if the tiddle is actually still full of dirt. It's still delayed off to the morning. Yeah, he's like, oh, I forgot. He'll dump it at the end and then come back around for another pass. Might show a few seconds there. Blue, is that a Kenworth down there?
That's what it's a lot.
Yeah, the work is pretty strong.
Oh yeah, I like my car and I like washing it detail, but man, this is another week to wash all these things broken.
Yeah, how cool are they? Look, I was just thinking too, boys, you know, for those people who are here tonight, and big fans of Australian country music as I am, it's a shame that we didn't have Jane Gettle here tonight, because a lot of the songs that she writes. Yeah, possibly.
sounded good on the track.
Yeah.
Clean.
It's a good deal. Alright, airflow takes.
There we go, brother, where's brother?
That one.
Aaron's in the far lane, then we're in this lane. We've got the names right.
I want to see
Let me
some
know if I didn't.
racing gamesmanship down on the line. I
Yeah.
want to see like a select, bit of a burn down maybe at the line, just hold him down. Yeah, just hold him, pretty steady, bump him. Or like, some hazard lights on at the line, when you get the wind. That sounds good. Lifelong interstate truck driver. Rest in peace, Bill. I'm sure he would have loved seeing these things pumping down the track. So, so I really hope that's brought a little bit of joy for Emma. So, it's great to see you. Rest of the job there. In the sky, of course. Round it off. Check out tilt tray. Truck about 100 horsepower, something like crazy like that. Well, no, the
Obviously not a tilt tray.
There's a bit of a telltale haze coming up from it. Build the
Looking angry too.
Yeah. Bit of time slip to prove it, perhaps, in a few more seconds. Maybe I shouldn't say that. We're going to have a whole bunch of towing guys out here next truck drag.
Yes, yeah.
Everyone's going to be claiming the fastest towing. Well, yeah, we got that. That's a big heavy recovery. Yeah, out there. The retrievers, GRS. Yeah, surely GRS would be interested in coming out. We'd have to take the moniker. All right, truck fans. It looks like we've got a couple of contracts down here ready to go. We've got the Ken collision and custom that. Vehicle in the airplane lane. I haven't made it through the tunnel just yet. Just getting clarification. We're trying to see if the other comp truck in the rocket lane is going to be able to do a burnout. Stu's going to get his wish. Maybe.
Well, he's got a set of radials on the rear end of it, and GCG Telephone is one of the sponsors.
It's a little bit windy out here. Hopefully the microphone working right.
I mean, it's not going to be anything like those one lux.
I don't think he's going to tip it in on the pads, Jed.
I don't think I'll be falling over any concrete walls either this year.
No, pass on that one, though.
No. But how lucky are we tonight here at Sydney Dragway? Very, very lucky to do what we do and be able to come here and see this action on track tonight. Of course, trucks are coming out another couple of times. The Dirt Rock Civil truck all the way up in Melbourne on here.
Down the track. Yeah, we should have boards on for trucks. But there you go, 13:21 at 103 miles per hour for the airplane into a 1455 at 98.
The trucks, guys.
That is cool.
Right, there'll be plenty more footage coming along. Stay tuned.